Hey guys, what's up? It's Deniz from Deniz World of Bodybuilding. Today I want to talk about Deniz Wolf. Deniz Wolf is a bodybuilder who has lots of fans and who is known for his aesthetic lines combined with mass. So there are a lot of bodybuilders who are massive and there are a lot of bodybuilders, not so much bodybuilders, who are aesthetic. Most they are either way. But Deniz Wolf was one guy that really could combine it while looking great and while still maintaining a great conditioning. That was something where he really stood out and where he earned his gold medals. And he was an Arnold Classic champion. Not so many German guys won the title of the Arnold Classics. And we all know his neck injury a couple years ago, and since then it basically was lights off for his career. This year we had the Arnold Classic 2019 where he didn't even place top 10. He was, I think, 11th place. And the crazy thing was that you couldn't say that Deniz was lazy because his conditioning was maybe the best on stage. But the crazy thing was that, or the sad thing was that, because of his neck injury and his damaged nerves in his back area, rear area, he just didn't have the mass, especially in his upper body. His legs still were great, but his upper body was just not there. Okay. After that, people were like, okay, he probably will take 1 year off, come back, or he will retire completely. Today I want to talk about the retiring part, at least competitive wise. So currently Deniz Wolf is looking like this. He is looking pretty fit, but not big. Okay? That means, what does that mean? If one guy tells another guy, you look fit, then that guy is probably happy. He's like, thank you, man. But if one guy tells one guy who was 270, 280 in contest shape that he looks fit or slim, that's not a compliment. But let's talk about the event. So Dennis James, who's a legend also, had his first Dennis James Classic in Germany, where he had amateur contest, where he gave away, and the federation gave away pro cards, and where they did a pro show too, the classic physique division, where David Hoffmann, who is a great athlete, great aesthetic lines, very 70-ish, and great conditioning, great posing. He used Exodus like Surgeon Ray. I wrote in one of his pictures or videos, I wrote, please use Exodus, but many people did that. So at the end he used Exodus, and I really had goosebumps. That was something I don't have that much. But I can talk about David too in another video. Why I say David, because in German you say David, in English language you say David. So if you want a separate video about him and his current events and his future ideas, write it in comments. But I want to say, it seemed like the great event was very great. Over 1,000 fans went there. The crowd was very positive, very cheering and very active, very interactive. So bodybuilding in Germany, I think, is living a revival right now, and it will get more popular, I think, because of guys who are maximizing and using the platforms on the internet to interact with fans. But what does that have to do with Deniz Wolf? I want to say that Deniz Wolf, in the last 1 or 2 years, he is getting more and more active in Germany, as he is originally, not originally, because he was born in Russia, so he's a Russian guy, but he lived in Germany. His wife is a German wife, and they have a girl together, or the girl was from his wife, I think. But so they have a kid. He had a dog, and he now has a couple of dogs, I think. So he has a house in Germany, and Germany is basically his place to live, outside of business in America, so to say. So back then he went there for a few weeks in the year. But right now he's often there. He has seminars, he is at contests and things like that. He's doing videos with Rep1. Rep1 is a great platform. I don't say that to say it because I don't have any connection to them, but Rep1 and Matthias Busse is a great team because I watched them for many years on Team Andro, and I watched it for Matthias because of Matthias' work, and Team Andro was Matthias Busse for me. Back then I regularly bought protein because of him, ESN protein, because of him. He quit it there, and then Rep1 was Matthias for me. So Matthias Busse is a great guy who produces probably the best bodybuilding videos in the world. And I really say about great videos, you can for example check the video with Deniz Wolf where Jay Cutler also is included. Iron Fire, just check it. But let's talk about Deniz, because so Deniz is regularly in Germany right now, and he'll fly to the States, and then he will come back a couple of weeks again. And the thing where I was like, okay, maybe he is going into the other side of the business, out of stage and everything. First, the reasons is that he still is the same as he was 1 year ago and things like that. So he didn't made a huge off season. He's very great conditioned, but he didn't get any bigger. And second, the most important, he will probably, I don't know that for sure, but it very seems like he is doing a partnership in the very near future in Germany with Gym 80, bodybuilding sports machine factory. Maybe you know that Gym 80, very, very good weights and machines in the bodybuilding industry, like hammer strength, for example. Very great quality. And he made videos with the guys of the company. And one guy who said he is from Gym 80 said that he will, in Germany, Deniz Wolf will open a gym in Germany. Of course, that doesn't mean that he will not be active as an athlete anymore. But Deniz Wolf also said that he is, as he is doing things outside of the stage now, and we don't know if that means, he'll never compete again. But right now, I would say the chance is higher that he'll be in the business side of bodybuilding, still be at expos and everything, than to be at the Olympia stage as an athlete. So it seems like in the very near future he will open a big gym probably in Germany, in combination and in cooperation with Gym 80. And he also, in his hashtags, he also has Gym 80 International, even before his main supplement sponsor, Amix Nutrition. So, but if you check Deniz Wolf's videos, he very seems like he's an intellectual guy who thinks about the future at least as intense as about the past and the current. He is getting 40 this month. Tomorrow he's getting 40. And, coming back after 40 will take a little time. I can't imagine him being at the early season and at the Arnold's. I can't imagine that. Can he come back for the Olympia next year? Maybe he could. Will he be big enough to be a top contender at the O? Probably not. So we'll just see. Every video is a speculation, but because Rep1 did that video talking about future plans, I can't guarantee you if he will 100% open a gym, but I can just say that something is planned, and it's planned in Germany, and I'll keep you informed about that because the videos of Rap1 are in German language. Obviously, it's a German platform. It's just the name is English. But that's the reason you have me here. So subscribe to my channel. I keep you informed. I wish the best for Deniz. He seems to think about the future too. You know, it's bodybuilding is a race, a marathon, not a marathon. But if you want to survive the marathon after the career on stage, you have to invest early enough. Like his friend Deniz James too, who is a very, very good businessman of the sport. So subscribe to my channel. Also check out Rap1, check out Deniz' page, check out David Hoffman's page, which congratulate him because he got qualified for next year's Mr. Olympia. You won't miss him there. And I'll do a separate video probably about him. Write in the comments. Wish you all the best. Do you think Deniz Wolf will retire? Or do you think he'll be in there for a few years? Bye.